So I picked up a couple of things today that are pretty interesting. Well, the first one, I went running to Central Computers and I picked up a little micro USB to USB cable because I also happened to get in these little charging boards that charge lithium batteries with USB. So there we go, look at that. So basically, I can put one on my helmet and I can charge my helmet with USB. I tried testing it today. I just hooked it together with some little jumpers, and even after like 6 hours of charging, it didn't charge it really well. But oh well. At the very least though, I think I can use it for a different project. So I finally reached 25,000 subscribers on my main channel. And so, as always, I'm going to make a sign. This time I'm going to try to make an active sign. It's going to have these little LEDs from the 1970s. These little LED digits. And they're really long feet on them. Long wires. So I'm going to see about standing them out really far. Just because I can, so they're sticking up really far. And soldering it in the back like that. It's going to be very simple. I'm just going to solder the traces to the wires to the LEDs I want to light up, and not solder the ones that I don't want to light up. And it'll just say 25000. Well, what I'm actually going to do though is these LEDs run very well at 2.1 volts. That's exactly half of a lithium-ion battery. Well, I'll grab a lithium-ion battery, probably a nice one that looks kind of cool, and I'll connect it underneath here or something like that. So, or I haven't really configured it quite yet, but basically these LED digits will run off of this battery. Whenever the voltage, because I'll run these twice in series, so the LEDs will have to run two in series, so each one will get half the voltage. Now the thing is though, if this battery drops below 3.8 volts, it automatically stops having power pulled from it because the LEDs no longer have connection enough to light up or pull power. Meanwhile, if it's overcharged, these LEDs will take more power and burn off the power quicker. So it's basically, these LEDs are going to just keep using the power that is in here until it gets low, which is great. Because then what I'm going to do is I have a really big solar panel, which is a 5 volt, 1 amp solar panel that I mount up here. And I was originally going to have that to charge my helmet, but that didn't work out too well. Now I can possibly run that 5 volt solar panel through this, but to be honest, I think that I might not need that. Because also it's going to be inside, so it's not going to be under direct sunlight. But yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. It'd be interesting just for it to charge it up just enough to light up the 25,000 while I'm still going to bed or whatever. So it's kind of so I can go to sleep when it says 25K. But it can shut off during the night, and by shut off I mean it discharges the battery enough to where it gets down to 3.8 volts or whatever, to where these don't pull any power anymore. Just occurred to me it'd be really good to add one of these nice little lithium ion holders. Ah, shit. I just stripped the plastic cover off the 18650. Oh well. But yeah, I could just glue that onto there. And that'll look really nice. And by nice, I mean really homemade. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Each one of these little digits from the 1970s. And it's pretty interesting. Really long, gold-plated wires. It's cost a lot of money to make this stuff back then. They're all bent up pretty badly though, so they're pretty hard to get back into the holes. So yeah, it's pretty much been my day. I'm pretty happy. Oh, and evidently I'm still going to be having issues with my bicycle charging it. So I thought, a while back I bought these MC4 connectors that connect up to my new solar panels that I got a couple months ago. Well, I need to finally start doing a Solar Sunday series out here. I've decided that I'm going to probably make a Solar Sunday video this week, probably after I do this, where I charge my bicycle off my solar panels. Because basically, because my battery has a BMS on it, I just provide power that is above what the battery's voltage is, and the BMS will take care of turning out, like making the connection and then breaking the connection whenever it's fully charged. All I have to do is just make sure I don't go way too high in voltage, and it's fine. Or if I go too low in voltage, then it just won't charge, which is fine too. It's not catastrophic or whatever. And those solar panels happen to sit at like 63 volts whenever they're not under load, but then when they're under load, they give the most current whenever they're pulled down to like 52 volts, which is like the exact voltage that my bicycle battery runs at. So I should be able to just pop this or strip this out and have a little jumper cable running to my battery or running to the BMS charging circuit in my bike, and boom, it's charging. And it should charge it twice as fast as normal too, because it can give up to 400 watts instead of the 200 watts or whatever that my other older one had. So it should be able to charge it within like 2.5 hours, which is not bad. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!